Summit Sunrise. I'm here with Mary and Blanca from the Summit County Animal Shelter, and I got to say, I feel this kinship towards Blanca. We have a lot in common because we're both scary looking, but both of us are really nice.
Quite white.
Yeah, and white. I forgot, and the complexion too. Yeah, but she is just a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Though, like I say, she looks a little bit ominous.
Yeah, she does, because she's a big dog. She's an American Bulldog mix, and I'm guessing it's a lab or something because she's got the temperament of a lab. She's real nice, and she's pretty mellow. I mean, so the littler ones have been yanking me around the last few weeks, and this one's just real nice.
Yeah, very affectionate. She seems to be good with children, with other dogs, even with cats.
Exactly, and she's 2 years old. She's spayed. She's got all of her shots. She's well, Dave's trying to get her attention right now. There she goes. She's just a real nice dog.
Yeah.
She'd make a great pet for somebody who wants to. I mean, she's got to have some room because
Yeah.
she's a big dog. But
And she's very affectionate, and obviously, an active person would be good. Do you know any? Is she any sort of commands? Does she mind? Can she come to her name?
she does come when you call her, and she will sit. She's and like right now, she's behaving quite well. She's not all over the place.
She's much better behaved than you and me.
Exactly.
Yeah, you and I
She's
are.
making us look bad, Jeffrey.
I hate that stuff. No, so Blanca's at the Summit County Animal Shelter. Now, to adopt Blanca, or they have a bunch of cats as well, or to adopt a pet, what's the process?
You just need to call the animal shelter at 668-3230 and make arrangements to go over there and check out the animals that are available for adoption. I mean, if you give them a little notice, then they'll have time to spend with you. Otherwise, it's tough. There are a lot of volunteers over there, and they're really busy. They got a lot of dogs and cats in there right now. So please, it's springtime. Get a dog, get a cat.
And what you can do is bring your dog or your cat in there, or your child, and just to see how the dog interacts or the cat interacts with your loved ones.
Yeah, they have a big room called the Rainbow Room where you can actually go in there with members of your family and other pets that you might have to make sure any dog or cat that you're interested in, they all get along.
And you mentioned before, it's largely run on volunteer effort, and that organization like that is on a shoestring budget, and they couldn't afford this segment without the largesse of the barnyard.
Exactly. The Barnyard Pet Store and Wild Bird Feed Store is in Frisco. It's at the end of Main Street by the Historic Park. They have everything you could even imagine for any kind of a pet.
And it's a perennial choice for the best of Summit, best pet store of Summit in the Summit Daily News. And this store is located on the west side of Main Street, right by the Historic Park. Has, as you mentioned, everything that hard to find: organic dog food, dog beds, cat beds, all sorts of pet supplies, as well as live bugs.
Yes, they have live bugs for these kids that have lizards.
Yeah, which is that the barnyard and my hoodie have in common. We both have live bugs in the barnyard right on Main Street in Frisco, and they're the ones that kind of underwrite this segment. And if you'd like to bring Blanca to your home, what a great dog! I mean,
I know.
little curious, but doesn't pull on the leash. And
No, I really, usually I spritz a little cologne on before I come and do these segments, but since you have bugs, I've been using off the last.
Yeah, exactly, DDT. Yeah, and she's good. Doesn't slobber. Very
Yeah,
well
she's
behaved.
really nice for a big dog.
And they have a lot of cats as well.
Yeah, they have a ton of cats, and this is actually Adopt a Cat Month at the shelter. They have a lot of cats, but go in there and take a look. I mean, some people that don't have room for a dog or don't have the time for a dog, cats are easy. You can leave them you can leave them longer than you can leave a dog.
We get a lot of mice in our garden. I'd like to get a cat. I'd like to borrow a cat for a while, but I didn't.
Take care of it.
Yeah, they like mice. Hate mices to pieces. All right, as the Summit County Animal Shelter, we want to thank the Barnyard making all this happen. We love having these pets on, and my God, there was a thing on Yahoo just about the myths about shelter dogs and cats, and all the myths were just that, myths, and just I guess what the term they used was a viable way to bring a pet into your life, and makes a lot of sense and very little downside of adopting a pet from an animal shelter.
No, they're so grateful because they're usually a little freaked out. They've been surrendered for one reason or the other. You know, people fall on hard times. They move into a place that they can't allow dogs or cats, and so these animals just are so grateful. I mean, I have a shelter dog I've had for 4 years, and he's just the little love of my
You have a
life.
shelter husband too.
I do.
That's very nice. It's very, very magnanimous.
He's in the doghouse more than the dog.
You bringing him into your home. All right, that's going to do it for us. We'll be back with more. Don't go away. You're watching Summit Sunrise on TV8 Summit. We'll be back.